Have you ever been personally victimized by your cat? Maybe they knocked your drink off the table while making direct eye contact with you, scratched you for simply existing, or woke you up at 3 a.m. by launching themselves onto your face. And yet, a few moments later, they're rubbing against you like nothing happened. So, what's going on? Do cats ever feel guilty? And more importantly, how do they apologize? Welcome to my channel. If you've ever been left wondering whether your cat actually regrets their actions, or if they're just a tiny furry villain with no remorse, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of feline apologies, or at least what they consider an apology. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another deep dive into the mysterious world of cats. Now let's be honest, cats are not like dogs. A dog will look guilty, lower its ears, and practically beg for forgiveness if they know they messed up. But a cat? A cat will stare at you, then confidently strut away as if you're the problem. But here's the thing, cats do have their own way of making amends. It's just a little more subtle. So how do cats say, "I'm sorry"? One of the biggest ways they try to smooth things over is through head bumps. If your cat suddenly comes up and starts rubbing their face against you after misbehaving, it's their way of saying, "All right, let's pretend that little incident never happened." In cat language, rubbing their face on you is how they mark you as their own. So if they do this right after breaking something, it's basically their version of buying you flowers, except the flowers are your legs. Then we have the slow blink. You know that moment when your cat locks eyes with you, then dramatically closes and opens them like they're in a slow-motion movie? That's a cat's way of saying, "I trust you. We're cool," right? If you blink back the same way, it's like a secret handshake of peace. Some cats take their apologies a step further by bringing you gifts. If your cat drops a toy, a sock, or, heaven forbid, a fresh catch at your feet, congratulations. That's their way of saying, "Here, take this. Are we even now?" Sure, it might not be what you were hoping for, but in their eyes, it's a grand gesture. Then there's the shadow technique. Ever notice how after causing trouble, your cat suddenly starts following you around like a tiny, fluffy detective? That's not a coincidence. If you're independent, I do what I want cat suddenly can't leave your side, it's their silent way of making amends. They won't say they're sorry, but their actions scream, "Please still love me." For those lucky enough to experience cat kisses, aka licks, this is another high-level apology move. Cats groom each other as a bonding activity, and when they lick you, they're treating you like their favorite sibling. So, if your cat starts licking your hand after an aggressive play session, take it as their way of saying, "Hey, I may have overreacted a little." And let's not forget the belly reveal. Now, exposing the belly is a major sign of trust. If your cat flops over and rolls around near you after making trouble, they're practically waving a white flag. See? No weapons, just soft, fluffy cuteness. But be careful. This isn't always an invitation to touch. Sometimes it's just a visual apology. Finally, we have the ultimate forgiveness test. Nap time. If your cat curls up next to you or on your lap after their little mischief, this is their way of restoring peace. Cats are extremely picky about where they sleep, and they won't choose to snooze near someone they don't trust. If they settle down next to you after breaking your lamp, they're basically saying, "We're past that now, right?" So, do cats apologize? Well, not exactly in the way we do. They won't send you a text saying, "Sorry for attacking your foot earlier." But through their little gestures, whether it's headbutts, slow blinks, or just shadowing you like a personal bodyguard, they do have their own way of making amends. And honestly, isn't that even better? And now, for a little quiz. Which of these is not a way cats apologize? A. Rubbing against you. B. Bringing you a gift. C. Wagging their tail rapidly. D. Slow blinking. Think about it for a moment. Ready? The answer is C. A rapidly wagging tail is actually a sign of agitation or annoyance in cats. Unlike dogs, who wag their tails when they're happy, a fast-moving cat tail usually means, "Back off, human." So if your cat is whipping their tail after causing trouble, they're not saying sorry. They're doubling down. If you enjoyed this look into the secret world of feline apologies, be sure to subscribe for more fun and insightful cat content. And let me know in the comments, how does your cat apologize after mischief? Or do they just pretend nothing happened? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.